Hello once again, gamers. Cruisnik X back with more Final Fantasy XIV goodness. We just hit level 56 on Summoner, so sorry. We just hit level 56 on Summoner, so I'm gonna get right down to the level 56 quest. Now, when we last left off in the Summoner storyline, Tristan, or some guy impersonating him, I don't know at this point, it's all very vague, he's basically wreaking havoc, and unfortunately we're the unlucky saps who have to stop him. So I'm hoping that my gear is well enough to get through this without any scarring. Let's get right to it with the level 56 quest, Mad, Bad, and Ebon-clad.
Greetings, Tall. I hope you are prepared to take action. Ever since we increased our presence on the trade routes, our black-robed villain has ceased his attacks. Now it's our turn to go on the offensive. With the blessings of my superiors, I have arranged for a lightly guarded shipment of crystals, with which we will lure Tristan into an ambush. And I want you there when we spring the trap. I have already sent word to Ymithra, and she will meet us in Camp Bluefog. Let us bring an end to this, Tarl.
Why do I feel like everything's about to go wrong? Oh, right, that's right. Because I know better. Alright, here we are in Camp Bluefog. Let's ride. Or not, you know.
Tall, you're here. Good. Our crystal couriers have just left camp. The plan is simple. The caravan will head towards the processing plant, but conveniently break an axle before reaching the East Watchtower. We three will take up separate positions nearby and wait for Tristan to take the bait. I've had the driver complaining long and loudly about the lack of a suitable escort for his precious cargo, so we can be reasonably sure that an attack will come. I trust you need no further explanations. Head to your assigned position and do your best to keep out of sight.
Okay. Alright, there's the caravan. Really? You call this out of sight? Shit, man. Ugh! It burns! It burns! That's not Tristan. Nice try, but I'm a little bit more powerful than you, buddy. Here you go, buddy.
Talk to me, soldier. I'll live, Captain. He popped right out of thin air. Took me by surprise.
The same happened to me. Another man in dark robes stepped through some manner of portal and assailed me with spells.
My position also came under attack. An underling, judging by the ease of which I dispatched him. But I have never before seen such teleportation magics. No. It cannot be!
You know this man, Captain Wolf?
This is Kahedin, Tristan's brother! But how? He was tempered, slain! And now both siblings have disappointed me. I should exercise more care in choosing my pawns.
An Athian? That voice! You were the one who taught Tristan the art of summoning! Have you come to inflict yet more misery upon the world?
Tristan? Yes, that was the other's name. I'd hoped to groom him, granted him the knowledge of Alag's mages, that he might unleash his wrath against the primals. Alas, he was all too easily vanquished. No matter, the Bringer of Light has proven a more than adequate replacement for my failed Godslayer. With every primal you kill, the beastmen's fervor grows ever hotter. We need but supply the tribes with crystals, and watch as they summon ever more terrible deities. When the confluence of chaos reaches its peak, the world shall be swallowed in darkness. Our master shall rise again. He's gone. And we should be gone as well. I shall see that my soldier is treated for his wounds, then await you outside the Hall of Flames.
Well, that's a fine kettle of fuck all. Alright, back with Dancing Wolf, let's talk to him.
I believe some reassessment is in order. We now know that the black-robed menace we thought to be Tristan was actually his brother, Kahedin, a reanimated puppet under the control of an Ascian. Both brothers were present at Ifrit's defeat, so Kahedin's aura too would have been stained with the Primal's essence, which, if I understand correctly, would explain his ability to command the Eggy. But for that Ascian to raise the lad's corpse and press him into service as his pet summoner, I shall see the blackguard suffer for his cruel depravity.
Aye, the Paragon has many crimes for which he must answer. But we must move with great caution. The power of these immortals is not to be underestimated. Tarl, I have uncovered yet another spell of summoning magic, the casting of which would drive a lesser mage to his knees. After the battles you have fought, however, I believe you are strong enough to wield it. I will return to Gridania and redouble my efforts to decipher the remaining tomestones. We cannot face an Ascian unprepared.
So we learn a new skill. And what is that skill, you ask? It's Tri-Disaster, which used to be called Tri-Bind if I remember right, or at least the image used to be. But anyways, let's show it off over at Mist. Alright, so Try Disaster pretty much does the same thing as Bio and Miasma with less of the aggravation of it. But seeing as how it's a level 56 skill and I've been doing roulettes like crazy, we're probably not going to use it too much. But, I mean, at least it also inflicts me with Hicks Ruination and increases my ruin potency, so hey, I call it a win-win. So now I've got to rework an entire hotbar because I have been neglecting to do so. So Taro's gonna get a huge Taro's gonna get a huge repurposing of hotbars while we level up. But we've got 4 more levels to go before level 60, so we'll see what happens. When next we meet, we will be completing the level 58 quest, I Could Have Tranced All Night. But until then, that's it for this episode of Cruising X Purgatory. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, feel free to hit the follow button below and be sure to turn on notifications. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, feel free to click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode of Path of the Summoner. And click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Cruising X, signing out.